I came across this video and I found it very interesting, so I would like us to watch it, listen to it, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section.
As PSA in the province, we participated to this march because illegal immigrants affect our services. You'll appreciate that some of our hospitals are overcrowded, not only due to South African citizens, but you've got foreign nationals who are here illegal that need to be serviced. If you go to Home Affairs, you find them in some of the schools. You find them because if they've got kids in South Africa, by law, we should be able to allow them to access these public facilities. It is for these reasons that you cannot have a country with over 2 million undocumented illegal immigrants. And PSA has been on record to say government has just established border management authority without resources. If you look at our borders, you deport them today, in next week they are able to come back because not even South African Defence Force have enough capacity to deal with such documented. And our main concern is that if you look at the unemployment rate in our province, in particular, you've got the restaurants, you've got fuel stations who've employed undocumented foreign nationals, even in the constructions industry. We are saying as PSA, we have reached a crisis because they are not only here illegally, some of them they are here committing serious crime. That's why even in court, our court interpreters are busy interpreting for foreign nationals, mostly from Mozambique, Zimbabwe, Nigeria, and other countries. You even have Pakistan's, those that are here legally, we're saying we support them. That's why we're saying as PSA, we supported this particular march to say something that needs to happen. We have accepted these undocumented foreign national as a ways that we should be able to accommodate everyone. Yeah. Every side the countries in Africa or Eastern Africa must take responsibility of their citizens. Government complain about budget, and some of the budget now is utilized for foreigners. Some of them use fake IDs in terms of accessing certain services. And we are saying as PSA, action need to be taken. It can only be taken if they can be able to ensure that you increase, you recruit more subs, you need more South African Police Service on the ground. Border Management Authority must be on the ground and make sure that after people have deported to their countries, they also engage our sister countries in Africa to ensure that they take responsibility because we cannot be able to breathe anymore.
Yeah, I hear you and your statement that says something needs to happen. I want us to explore that a little more. The people that came out today in their numbers, they're members of the public, I would argue mostly, and they're clear, enough is enough. But you are an organization that represents mostly government workers. I would argue that you have more power, more influence in order to affect immediate change. What is it that you can do with that power?
As PSA, we are law-abiding organizations. We're not aligned to any political organizations. Whenever we engage with our members, we always preach to them to say they must make sure that those that are working with criminals are being exposed, they are being reported. But the role that we have been playing, we have been saying, you need to be able to employ more people to be able to deal with illegal immigrants. Because if you can look at eThekwini alone as a metro, you find that they are everywhere. You can't even find accommodation. That's why as PSA will continue to influence government at the national level to ensure that we are able to say in the Border Management Authority, employ more people, invest more in your borders to ensure that our borders are more secure. That's why during Easter holidays and December holidays, you'll see more foreign nationals who want to exit South Africa. That's why as PSA, we are saying we must be able to ensure that all the agencies of the states, they work together. The South African Defence Force, the South African Police Service, the Home Affairs, they are all working as a block to deal with it. But the other important part, we must deal with criminal elements, whether it's from SARS, whether it's from Home Affairs, to ensure that those that are working hard, because the majority of the public servants are working hard to deal with these criminal activities, because we cannot accommodate the entire Africa. That's why each and every country must take care of their own country. You don't expect to have Pakistans that are running shops where you have South African. You don't expect restaurants that are that's supposed to play a critical role in increasing economic growth. The Department of Labor, Employment and Labor must employ more labor inspectors. Those businesses who are found to have employed people without documentations, their license must be taken away, because they must operate in an ethical manner and promote corporate governance. That's the rule of the PSA, to say we must respect the rules of this particular country. All of us, we must respect activities in our communities. We live with these documented foreign national, whether they are black and white. We must be able to play a role, because some of them, they think it's free for all in South Africa. We must not only march and we must be able to take action.
Well, that is exactly the point. That is what I'm asking you. I hear you, and you are speaking with a lot of vigor, but...
Very interesting. And if you are a Malawian that is in South Africa, and you're planning to travel this Easter, I would implore that you get your documents in order. And this is a call to action for every foreigner that is in South Africa, to make sure that you get your documentation right, to avoid deportation, number one. Number two, for compliance as well. Number three, for those that have got children that are here in South Africa, but you don't have proper visas and documentation, I would implore that you do so, because if you are deported and your child is within the country, obviously they will be without a guardian. So this is an interesting topic. Let me know your thoughts on what the honorable member spoke about. And I understand this match was done in just a month that just ended, and where they are requesting for foreign immigrants that are not documented. Make sure the keyword there is foreign nationals that are not documented. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section.